Hello, and welcome to the Ultimate Guide on Social Fluency. Today, we are going to solve a problem that almost every English learner faces. You have studied the grammar books. You have memorized the vocabulary lists. You know how to conjugate verbs perfectly. But when you step outside your door and try to talk to a real human being, you freeze. You feel like a robot. You worry about saying the wrong thing, so you say nothing at all. Or worse, you speak, but you sound too formal, like a walking textbook. Today, we are going to destroy that robot. We are going to build a new version of you. A version that can walk into any room and talk to anyone with total confidence. I am going to teach you the Chameleon Method. Think about a chameleon. It changes its color to match its environment. If it is on a green leaf, it turns green. If it is on brown dirt, it turns brown. You need to do the same thing with your English. You cannot talk to your boss the way you talk to your best friend. If you do, you will get fired. And you cannot talk to your best friend the way you talk to your grandmother. If you do, you will have no friends. Social fluency is about adapting. It is about knowing the unwritten rules of 3 specific zones. Zone 1 is the neighbor. Zone 2 is the friend. And Zone 3 is the workplace. By the end of this session, you will have a mental script for every situation. You will know how to start a conversation without being awkward. You will know how to end a conversation without being rude. You will know how to use slang without sounding silly. And you will know how to be professional without sounding cold. I want you to listen to this guide while you are going about your day. Let the phrases sink into your subconscious. We are not just learning words today. We are learning psychology. We are learning how to connect. Let's start with the basics of natural flow. Native speakers do not speak in full, perfect sentences. We speak in chunks. We cut words out. We are efficient. Instead of saying, "Did you have a good weekend?" we just say, "Good weekend?" Instead of saying, "I am going to the store." "Do you need anything?" we say, heading, "Need anything?" Throughout this lesson, pay attention to what I do not say, just as much as what I do say. Let's begin with Zone 1, the neighbor. Let's imagine the scene. You are walking out of your front door to check your mail. You see your neighbor, Bob. He is watering his grass. You cannot hide. You have to interact. The goal with a neighbor is simple. Be friendly, be brief, and keep it light. You are not trying to be best friends, but you want to be a good neighbor. We call this the driveway moment. The best way to start is with situational small talk. Do not ask deep personal questions. Comment on what you both see. The weather is the classic choice for a reason. It is safe, but do not just say it is hot. That's boring. Add an opinion. Say, "Beautiful day to be out, isn't it?" Or, if it is raining, say, "Can you believe this rain? It has been non-stop all week." Another great opening is commenting on their activity. If Bob is washing his car, acknowledge the work. Say, "Working hard on a Saturday." Or say, "Getting her shined up." Notice I did not say, "Are you getting her shined up?" I dropped the words are and you. It sounds much friendlier and more casual. Getting her shined up? Now, Bob replies. He says, "Yeah, it was about time. How are you doing?" This is where many students fail. They give a long answer. They say, "I am fine, thank you. I have a headache and I need to go to the bank." No, with a neighbor. You need a quick return, like a tennis ball. Hit it back fast. Say, "Can't complain. Just enjoying the weekend." Or say, "Doing well. Just grabbing the mail." Let's practice a few phrases you can use every time you see a neighbor. Repeat these after me. Hey there, how are things? Beautiful morning. Huh? Looks like you have your hands full. Good to see you. Now, imagine a new neighbor moves in next door. This is a high-pressure situation. You want to be the nice guy. You alcove. You smile. You do not cross your arms. You say, "Hi, I am your neighbor from next door. Just wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood." They will say thank you. Then you offer what we call low-stakes help. You say, "If you need to know when trash day is, just holler." Holler is a very natural, informal way to say call me or ask me. It makes you sound like a local. Repeat that phrase. If you need anything, just holler. The vibe you want to create is, "I am happy to see you, but I am not going to trap you in a long conversation." We are still with the neighbor. You have done the greeting. You talked about the weather. You talked about the car. Now, the conversation is dying. There is an awkward silence. How do you leave without being rude? This is an art form. We use the transition word plus the reason. The best transition words are anyway, well, all right. You say the word, you stretch it out a little, and then you give your reason for leaving. Example, "Anyway, I better let you get back to it." Tipolit. You are saying, "I am leaving so you can work." You are doing them a favor. Example 2. "Well, I've got to run to the store before it closes." Example 3. "All right, I won't keep you." Good seeing you, Bob. I won't keep you. Memorize that phrase. It is the golden key of social English. It implies that you are the one talking too much, and you want to respect their time. It is the perfect polite escape. Let's practice the exits. Repeat after me. Anyway, I better get going. Well, I won't keep you. All right, have a good one. Have a good one is the universal goodbye. It means have a good day, good night, good weekend. It works for everything. Now, let's look at a slightly more difficult neighbor situation. The complaint. Maybe their dog is barking. Maybe they are playing loud music. You don't want to start a war. You need to be soft. Do not knock on the door and say, "Stop the noise." Use the sandwich method. Top bun compliment, connection. "Hey Bob, sorry to bother you." Meet the problem. "I think your dog has been barking for a while. He sounds a bit distressed." Notice, I said distressed, not annoying. I made it about the dog's health, not my ears. Bottom bun closing. Just wanted to let you know. Have a good night. Let's try the loud music scenario. Hey guys, looks like a fun party. I hate to be that guy, but would you mind turning the bus down just a tiny bit? I've got an early start tomorrow. I hate to be that guy. This phrase admits that complaining is annoying. It disarms them. It makes them like you, even though you are complaining. Repeat that, I hate to be that guy, but. So, that is Zone 1, the neighbor. It is about boundaries, politeness, and brief interactions. Now, we are going to open the door and step into a much more complex world. Zone 2, the friend. We are moving to Zone 2, friends, when you talk to friends. The rules of grammar change. If you speak perfect, textbook English to your friends, you will sound stiff. You will sound like a police officer. Friendship English is about speed and reductions. We smash words together. Going to becomes gonna, want to becomes wanna, got to becomes gotta, let me becomes lemme, give me becomes gimme, if. You invite a friend to the movies. Do not say, do you want to go to the cinema? Say, wanna go to the movies? Or even shorter, up for a movie? Up, for it means are you willing to do it? Let's look at the check-in. With neighbors, we said how are you? With friends, we say what is up? What in you? Are we live? Or what have you been up to? And the answers are honest. With a neighbor, you say I am fine. Oui, t'as rien, tell truth. You can say, man, I am beat. That means I am tired. Or, same old, same old. That means nothing has changed. Or, I have been swamped. That means I am very busy. Let's practice the friend vibe. Relax your mouth. Don't pronounce every letter perfectly. Flow with it. Repeat after me. What you doing? I am gonna head out soon. You wanna grab a bite? Let me know if you can make it. Friendship is also about active listening. When a friend is telling you a story, you cannot just sit there in silence. You need to make backchannel sounds. These are noises that show you are listening and interested. Words like, yeah, no way, uh-huh, for real, you are kidding. Imagine your friend is telling you about a bad date. They say, so I went to the restaurant. You say, uh-huh. They say, and he didn't show up for an hour. You say, no way. They say, and then he asked me to pay. You say, you are kidding? That suck. That sucks is the most useful phrase for empathy with friends. It validates their feelings without offering a solution. Sometimes friends don't want advice. They just want you to agree that the situation is bad. Practice these reactions with emotion. No way. For real? Det er det suck. That is hilarious. Making plans with friends involves a specific dance. It is usually vague at first, and then it becomes specific. Phase 1 is the vague idea. You say, we should hang out sometime. Or, we need to catch up soon. Or, let's grab a drink one of these days. Hang out is the phrasal verb for spending time with no specific goal. You hang out at a house, at the park, or at the mall. Phase 2 is the specific plan. You ask, are you free this Saturday? Or, what have you got going on this weekend? If you want to suggest an activity, say, I was thinking we could check out that new burger place. Or, I am craving sushi. You down? You down means are you interested? Now, the hard part. Saying no. Your friend invites you out. You are tired. You are broke. You just want to watch Netflix. How do you say no without hurting their feelings? Do not say, no, I don't want to. Use the soft no. Option A is the rain check. Say, I am beat tonight. Can we take a rain check? A rain check means let's do it another time. Option B is the honest excuse. Say, I would love to, but I am swamped with work. Or, I am running low on cash this week, maybe next time. Or, I am feeling a bit under the weather. That means I am slightly sick. Option C is the maybe. Say, let me see how I feel later. Or, I will keep you posted. That means I will update you. Let's practice declining an invitation naturally. Repeat after me. I would love to, but I am totally drained. Can we do next week instead? I think I am gonna pass tonight, but thanks for asking. I am gonna pass is a very common way to say no to an offer. Do you want this pizza? No, I will pass. What if your friend cancels on you? T'es flek. They send a text saying, hey man, sorry, I can't make it. You need to be cool about it. Say, no worries. Or, it is all good. Oh, no sweat. Catch you next time. No sweat, and it is all good make you sound relaxed and easy-going. If you say, that is very disappointing, you sound formal and intense. Friendship English is about removing tension. We use words like just, like, and kind of to soften our sentences. I was just thinking. It was kind of weird. I like, didn't know what to say. Some teachers tell you to remove these filler words. Premier desagré. If you want to sound like a native in a casual setting, you need these fillers. They are the glue of casual conversation. Whether you are with a neighbor, a friend, or a coworker, eventually you have to tell a story. You might say, guess what happened to me yesterday? Most learners tell boring stories because they focus on the facts. They say, I went to the store. Premier milk. Première camôme. Tati boring. To talk naturally, you need to structure your story like a movie. You need a hook, a background, a twist, and a resolution. Let's try that story again. The hook. You will not believe who I ran into at the store. The background. So, I was just grabbing some milk. Looking a total mess. Sweatpants, hair everywhere. Details make it human. The twist, and suddenly I hear my name. Premier Tournarund, as Max from years ago. The resolution. I literally hid behind a display of chips until she left. It was mortifying. See the difference. We use the word so to start the story. So, I was at the store. We also use the historical present tense. Even though it happened in the past, we use the present tense to make it exciting. Premier tournaron turned around. Premier herminade my name. Native speakers do this constantly. So I am walking down the street, and this guy comes up to me. Let's practice a story opener. Repeat after me. You will never guess what happened. So, picture this. Funny story, actually. And when you finish a story, you need a wrap-up phrase. You cannot just stop talking. Say, but yeah, it was crazy. Or, so, that was my day. Or, anyway, lesson learned. This signals to the other person that it is their turn to speak. Let's talk about exaggeration. To be entertaining, friends often exaggerate. I was waiting forever means it was 10 minutes. I was starving to death means I was hungry. It cost a fortune means it was expensive. He is hilarious means he is funny. Use these words to spice up your English. Do not say it was good. Say incredible, oritoa épique. Do not say it was bad. Say it was a nightmare or it was a disaster. Practice the exaggeration. The traffic was a nightmare. I am literally dying of hunger. That movie was epic. In English-speaking cultures, especially the UK, Canada, and parts of the US, we apologize a lot. But the word sorry does not always mean I apologize for a mistake. It has many meanings. Meaning one is the bump. You bump into someone. You say oop, sorry. Meaning two is the interruption. You want to speak. You say, sorry, can I just ask a question? Meaning three is the clarification. You did not hear them. You say, sorry, with a rising intonation. Meaning four is the empathy. Something bad happened to them. You say, I am so sorry to hear that. Meaning five is the refusal. You say, sorry, I can't make it. You need to master the oop. It is a small sound we make when we almost run into someone. Oop, sorry. It is very friendly. Now, let's talk about hedging. Direct English is often considered rude. If you say open the window, it sounds aggressive. A hedged version is, could you possibly open the window? An even more hedged version is, would you mind opening the window? It is a bit stuffy in here. When talking to neighbors or co-workers, hedging is your armor. It protects you from sounding bossy. Use phrases like, I was wondering if, or I wanted to ask, or do you think you could? Let's practice the big ask. You need a big favor from a neighbor. Maybe you need them to water your plants while you are away. You cannot just demand it. Say this, hey Bob, I have a huge favor to ask. I am going away for a week. Would you mind watering my plants? If it is too much trouble, I totally understand. That last sentence is magic. If it is too much trouble, I totally understand. It gives them an out. Because you gave them an out, they are more likely to say yes. Répétez. If it is too much trouble, no worries at all. Let's apply this to work. You missed a deadline. Do not say I didn't finish. Say, I am running a bit behind. I might need an extra day to get this over the line. Sorry for the hold-up. Get this over the line and hold up are casual business phrases. It sounds like you are in control, even though you are late. We cannot talk about natural English without talking about the music. English is a stress-timed language. We make the important words loud and long, and the unimportant words quiet and fast. Listen to this sentence. I went to the store to buy some bread. Store and bread are the mountains. To thee and to buy some are the valleys. If you say every word with the same speed. Like I went to the store, you sound like a machine. You must rush over the small words. I went off store. Practice this rhythm. What do you want to do becomes what do you wanna do. I don't know what to say becomes I don't know what to say. Now, let's talk about sarcasm. Sarcasm is huge in English socializing. It is when you say the opposite of what you mean, usually to be funny. The tone is flat and dragged out. Imagine it is raining heavily. Normal, iti raining. A sarcastic person says, "Great weather we are having." The voice goes down at the end. Imagine your friend drops his pizza. A sarcastic person says, "Smooth move, Einstein." Be careful with sarcasm. Only use it with friends or relaxed coworkers. Never use it with a boss or an angry neighbor. How do you sound excited? Your voice must go high and low. Oh my God, that is amazing. The pitch on amazing should go up and then down. Amazing. How do you sound serious or sympathetic? Your voice stays low and soft. I am really sorry to hear that. Do not smile when you say this. Let's drill the intonation. Repeat the word really in 3 different ways. Way 1 is questioning. Go up et réali. Way 2 is sarcastic. Go flat. Really. Way 3 is excited. Go up then down. Really. Mastering this one word allows you to have entire conversations. One person says, "I bought a boat." You say, "Really?" They say, "Yeah, but it sank." You say, "Really?" They say, "But I found gold in the wreckage." You say, "Really?" One word, 3 meanings, all in the tone. We have mastered face-to-face interaction. Now we must master the invisible art, the telephone. Talking on the phone is terrifying for many learners because you cannot see lips. You cannot see gestures. You are blind. The rules of the phone are strict. Rule 1 is the identity check when you call someone. Say who you are immediately. Do not say, "Hello, can I speak to Mike?" Say, "Hi, this is John." Calling for Mike. Rule 2 is the good time check. You cannot just start talking. You must check if they are busy. Say, "Hi Mike, is this a good time?" Or, "Did I catch you at a bad time?" Or, "Do you have a quick minute?" If they say, "I am in the middle of something," you say, "No worries, I will let you go." When is a better time to call back? "I will let you go" is the polite exit phrase. Rule 3 is video call etiquette. Zoom and Teams calls are a huge part of modern life. The silence on video calls is awkward. You need filler acknowledgement. Someone, "Nod you read." If there is a technical glitch, say, "I think you are frozen." Or, "You are breaking up a little bit." Or, "Could you repeat that?" "We lost you for a second." "We lost you" sounds like they died, but it just means the internet connection failed. Let's practice the phone opening. Repeat after me. "Hi, this is John. Did I catch you at a bad time?" "I think you are on mute." "Sorry, the connection is really spotty." Spotty means the signal is weak and cutting in and out. We have mastered face-to-face interaction. Now we must master the invisible art, the telephone. Talking on the phone is terrifying for many learners because you cannot see lips. You cannot see gestures. You are blind. The rules of the phone are strict. Rule 1 is the identity check when you call someone. Say who you are immediately. Do not say hello, can I speak to Mike? Say hi, this is John. Calling for Mike. Rule 2 is the good time check. You cannot just start talking. You must check if they are busy. Say, hi Mike, is this a good time? Or, did I catch you at a bad time? Or, do you have a quick minute? If they say I am in the middle of something, you say, no worries, I will let you go. When is a better time to call back? I will let you go is the polite exit phrase. Rule 3 is video call etiquette. Zoom and Teams calls are a huge part of modern life. The silence on video calls is awkward. You need filler acknowledgement. Someone nod your head. If there is a technical glitch, say, I think you are frozen. Or, you are breaking up a little bit. Or, could you repeat that? We lost you for a second. We lost you sounds like they died, but it just means the internet connection failed. Let's practice the phone opening. Repeat after me. Hi, this is John. Did I catch you at a bad time? I think you are on mute. Sorry, the connection is really spotty. Spotty means the signal is weak and cutting in and out. Let's move to a high difficulty social setting. The dinner party or group hangout. This is hard because people talk over each other. It is fast. Strategy 1 is the ping-pong method. In a group, do not lecture. Eat sabal. You say, I went to Italy last year. Someone asks, oh really? Oui, je pars. You say, Rome, then you ping-pong back to them. You ask, nice, did you try the carbonara? If you are silent in a group, you look weird. If you talk too much, you look arrogant. You need to be the question master. Ask, how do you guys know each other? That is the ultimate group opener. Or ask, so, how long have you lived in the city? Strategy 2 is breaking into a conversation. Two people are talking. You want to join. Wait for a pause. Smile. Use a bridge. Say, sorry, I couldn't help overhearing. Did you say you went to Japan? I couldn't help overhearing admits you were eavesdropping, but politely. Stratégie 3 is handling the loud guy. There is always one person dominating the conversation. Do not fight him. Bivou awe. Wait for him to finish. Turn your body to someone else. And ask, what about you, Sarah? What is your take on this? What is your take means what is your opinion. Let's practice the group entry. Repeat after me. Sorry to interrupt, but I have to ask about that story. How do you guys know the host? What is your take on that? We touched on dating briefly, but let's go deep. Dating English is all about subtext. What you say is not what you mean. Phase 1 is the approach. You do not say, I like you. That is too aggressive. You say, I am curious about you. Ask, so, what is your story? Or, what do you do for fun when you are not working? Phase 2 is the compliment. Do not just say you are beautiful. Iti générique. Compliment a choice. Say, I love that style. It really suits you. Or, you have a great laugh. Or, you have a really interesting perspective. Phase 3 is the soft date invite. Do not use the word date. It sounds high pressure. Say hang out or grab a drink. Say, I know this great jazz bar. We should check it out sometime. We should implies a team. Phase 4 is the ghosting prevention. After the date, send a text. Say, had a great time tonight. Let's do it again soon. Simple, confident. Let's practice flirting subtly. Repeat after me. You are full of surprises, aren't you? I bet you say that to everyone. We should definitely grab a drink sometime. If the date is going badly, you need the exit. Say, well, I have an early start tomorrow, so I should probably head out. Or, it was nice meeting you. Using the past tense implies the event is over. Sometimes you have to fight with a partner, a friend, or a coworker. If you shout, you lose. You need a escalation language. Rule 1 is use I statements, not you statements. A bad sentence is, you never listen to me. This is accusatory. A good sentence is, I feel like I am not being heard. This is expressive. A bad sentence is, you are messy. A good sentence is, I feel stressed when the house is untidy. Rule 2 is the validation. Before you argue, agree. Say, I understand why you are upset. Or, that is a fair point. Or, I get where you are coming from. Rule 3 is the cool down. If it gets too hot, stop. Say, I think we are both getting heated. Let's take 5. Take 5 means let's break for 5 minutes. Or say, I need a moment to process this. Rule 4 is the apology. Say, mi bad. Tatika zual. Say, I messed up. Teatei direct. Say, I owe you an apology. That is formal and serious. Let's practice fighting fair. Repeat after me. I feel like there has been a misunderstanding. I get where you are coming from, but here is my perspective. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let's agree to disagree. Agree to disagree means the argument is over. And nobody won, but we are still friends. We talked about favors before, but let's look at the big favor, borrowing money. Moving a sofa. Staying at someone's house. The structure is pre-apology plus the ask plus the escape hatch. Say, hey man, I feel terrible asking this, but I am really stuck. Could you possibly lend me $20 until Friday? If not, I totally understand. No pressure. If you do not provide the escape hatch, you are cornering them. Now, how to say no to a big favor? You cannot just say no. Use the wish method. Say, I really wish I could help, but I am tight on cash myself right now. Or, I would love to help you move, but my back has been acting up. Acting up means hurting or causing problems. You can say my car is acting up or my back is acting up. Let's practice the big ask. Repeat after me. I have a massive favor to ask. And please say no if you can't. I am in a bit of a bind. Could you help me out? In a bind means in a difficult situation. Let's practice the refusal. I wish I could, but I have got too much on my plate right now. I am afraid I can't make it work this time. This is the hardest part of any language. Death, divorce, and sickness. If someone says my mom died, and you say that is sad, you sound robotic. You need grave vocabulary. Say, I am so incredibly sorry for your loss. Or, my heart goes out to you. Or, I can't imagine what you are going through. Do not offer solutions. Do not say you should get a new cat. Just offer presents. Say, if there is anything you need, I am here. Or, I am just a phone call away. If it is less serious, like they lost a job or failed a test, say, oh, that is rough. Or, I am so sorry, that is really disappointing. Or, hang in there. Hang in there means don't give up. Let's practice empathy. Repeat after me. I am so sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you and your family. If you need to talk, I am here. That must be really tough. You are at a restaurant. The food is cold. You are at a hotel. The room is dirty. How do you complain without being rude? You need the sandwich of politeness. Step 1 is the apology. Yes, you apologize for complaining. Say, sorry to bother you. Step 2 is the softener. Say, but there seems to be a little problem with my food. Using seems to be and little problem minimizes the conflict. Step 3 is the solution request. Say, would it be possible to heat this up? Or, could we possibly switch rooms? Do not say this is bad, fix it. Say, I think there might be a mistake with the bill. Let's practice service complaints. Repeat after me. Excuse me, sorry, but I think this isn't what I ordered. There seems to be a mistake on the check. Would you mind taking a look at this? If the service was good, how do you compliment? Say, my compliments to the chef. Or, this is absolutely delicious. Or, you guys are doing a great job tonight. Telling a waiter. You guys are doing a great job. When they are busy is the nicest thing you can do. In natural speech, we rarely say I know. We usually aren't 100% sure. We use hedge words, say, I reckon. That is common in the UK and Australia. Or say, I guess. Première suppose. It seemed like. If I had to guess. Imagine someone asks, what time is the bus? You reply, I am not 100% sure, but I think it is at 5. Or, it should be here any minute. Should be implies probability, not obligation. When giving an opinion without being arrogant, say, personally, I think. Or, to be honest. Or, if you ask me. Or, as far as I am concerned. Let's practice uncertainty. Repeat after me. I am pretty sure that is the right way. It looks like it might rain. I guess we will have to wait and see. To be honest, I am not a fan of that movie. Not a fan is the polite way to say I hate it. Talking about money is sensitive. We have many euphemisms or polite words for money problems. If you have no money, say I am broke. Tatika zual. Or say, I am a little strapped for cash. Dati po lit. Or, I am waiting on my paycheck. If something is too expensive, say, it is a bit out of my price range. Never say, that is too cheap. Say, that is a steal. Or, that is a bargain. Never ask how much is your salary. Ask, so, do they pay well in your industry? That is vague enough to be polite. When splitting the bill, say, let's go Dutch. That means a 50-50 split. Or say, let's split it down the middle. Or, I will get this one, you get the next one. Let's practice money talk. Repeat after me. That is a bit out of my budget. I am saving up for a new car. It is on me tonight. That means I will pay. Let's split the bill. You are talking about people. You need better words than nice and bad. Let's look at positive words. She is very down to earth. That means practical and humble. He is the life of the party. That means fun. She is really sharp. That means intelligent. He is very laid back. That means relaxed. Now negative words. He is a bit full of himself. That means arrogant. She is highly strung. That means stressed or anxious. Ja, Fleck. That means he cancels plans. She is two-faced. That means dishonest. Now neutral idioms. He is a dark horse. That means secretive but talented. She is a tough cookie. That means strong. Let's practice descriptions. Repeat after me. I really like her. She is so down to earth. Don't worry about him. He is just a bit highly strung. He is a tough Wilberfin. Your friend is sad. Your coworker is stressed. You need to be the cheerleader. Say, you got this. Or, hang in there. Or, keep your chin up. Or, it is not the end of the world. Or, look on the bright side. If someone is nervous before a test or interview, say, you are going to crush it. Or, you are going to kill it. Or, break a leg. Break a leg is used specifically for performances. If someone failed, say, dust yourself off. Or, tomorrow is another day. Or, you live and you learn. Let's practice motivating people. Repeat after me. Don't give up. You got this. You are going to crush that presentation. Look on the bright side. At least it is over. We have covered almost every social scenario a human being can face. We went from the neighbor's driveway to the office boardroom. We learned how to fight, how to flirt, how to apologize, and how to complain. We learned that sorry is a tool, not just an apology. We learned that I won't keep you is the best way to escape. We learned that intonation changes really. Un taux réel. You now have a database of 50,000 characters worth of social scripts in your mind. But a script is useless if you don't act it out. Here is your final homework assignment. Tomorrow, I want you to use the neighbor method on a stranger. Comment on the weather. Say, beautiful day, isn't it? Listen to their answer. Then say, anyway, have a good one. That is it. Simple, low risk. Once you realize that strangers want to talk to you, the fear disappears. You are not a robot. You are a chameleon. You can adapt. You can flow. Thank you for sticking with me through this massive boot camp. You are doing the work, and it shows. Go out there and start talking. I will see you in the next episode.